What is going on, guys? Taylor Stuber with Locks DFS.com, bringing you my Week 5 quarterback locks of the week. Last week we had Andy Dalton and Matt Ryan, so that went really well. I made that video early in the week when the game total was only at 48, and it rose to 54. Ended up stacking that game. Went really well for our members. If you're not a member, check us out at locksdfs.com. Our week pass is only $25. Get my cheat sheets, all our lineups. We play the main slate, all the showdowns. Afternoon slate, early slate. We won pretty much everything. I think we only lost one thing last week. Played DraftKings and FanDuel. But anyways, let's get into it. This week, there's two quarterbacks I'm really looking at, and one is the highest priced player on DK at least, and then the second highest priced on FanDuel. Patrick Mahomes really shouldn't be 8.6K against Jacksonville, but it is Ben Roethlisberger. They do have the highest team total and are in the highest game total. So it's going to be a shootout, especially with Pittsburgh being at home. They opened at 30 up to 30.5. The game total started at 56.5 and already rose to 58. I think Vegas is really adjusting to the new rules, and just like as the NFL evolves, there's going to be more passing. Games are going to be higher scoring because the passing is way more efficient than running. But yeah, and when I first start my research, I really look at the offensive lines versus defensive lines, because whoever's winning in the trenches is really going to have the upside. Like in a high-scoring game like this, if Ben Roethlisberger is going to have time in the pocket to get to his elite supporting cast with Antonio Brown and Juju Smith-Schuster, Vance McDonald in the middle versus and James Conner out of the backfield against Atlanta, where we want to target people catching passes in the middle. Like to look at the offensive lines. And if we go over to here, Football Outsider is a great tool for looking at this. Pittsburgh ranks 10th in the league at pass protection. And then I think Atlanta is they're 27th in the league and getting pressure on the quarterback. So Pittsburgh's definitely going to be winning in the trenches. Going to be a ton of time for Ben Roethlisberger to get the ball out. I expect like a high shootout. I mean, this is not, it's not a hot take by any means, but I think there a lot of weeks there's a lot of good chalk and there's a lot of bad chalk, and I think this is really, really good chalk. You should definitely get multiple pieces from this game. The game total is at 58, and I still think it's going to hit the over pretty easily, actually. So definitely going to want to get some pieces to this game. I like Juju Smith, but I'll make that for my wide receiver. I'll talk about that later for my wide receiver and tight end video. The other quarterback is super, super cheap, and that is one Mr. Blake Bortles. He's only 7K on FanDuel, and he is, 55, I think? 55 on DraftKings. Leonard Fournette's out this week, and we've seen how good the Jacksonville Jaguars are, how good their offense is without him. And it's really not because Bortles is passing more, because he only averages one more pass per game, but they have a spread offense when he's out. And they have Dante Moncrief, D.D. Westbrook, Keelan Cole. They have a lot of underrated wide receivers, a really good wide receiver core. And a spread offense versus the Chiefs man coverage, it's going to be very, very beatable. And like I said about Ben Roethlisberger having a really good offensive line facing a Atlanta team who struggles to get pressure on the quarterback, it's even more so in this scenario. Jacksonville ranks 3rd in pass protection. It's Blake Bortles in a spread offense. He looks amazing when he's in the spread offense. They're just running the ball less and getting it out there. But with them being 3rd in pass protection and Kansas sitting, they're pretty middling. Yeah, they're 19th and getting pressure on the quarterback. He's going to have a clean pocket all day. I like Bortles a ton, especially for his price. That's probably the guy I'm going to on both sites. And if we go over here to Fantasy Labs, where are they? Jeez. Okay, yeah, they're at 49. So their game total is at 49. It really depends on the Chiefs on how they can perform against the Jacksonville defense, whether it's going to be a shootout or not. But I really like this game. The team total is at 23. It's not the highest, but I think he has a ton of touchdown equity. And I think one of the chalkiest guys, TJ Yeldon, I think I'm going to pair them just because he catches the ball a lot. He's healthy now, so I think he's going to get like a large share of the running back touches without Fournette there. So I like having Bortles and Yeldon for sure. Really high floor and a really high upside. As you've seen in past weeks, he's really up and down. But with Fournette out, he has really big games. 33 week 2 and 25 week 4. I don't know. I think his floor is really safe, and I think his upside's up there for sure. But I will bring you guys my running back locks of the week. My computer's about to die, that's why I'm trying to hurry this up. Got to charge it. Running back videos a little bit later today, and then the wide receiver video is probably sometime tonight. So, as always, good luck in your contest this week, and please leave a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot more than you would think. So, till then, peace.